Hey there everybody, Johnny Chi here, and today we're going to replace the battery in this G-shock watch. This is a pretty cool G-shock watch. These were all the rage, I want to say in the 2010s-ish. There's a ton of different color schemes of this module. It's really cool, kind of like science fiction looking. It's got this really crazy like Y shape plastic bits here, and then it's got all these gears for the hands. This could do some really interesting stuff as far as 1/1000th of a second recording goes. It's got all these little dots everywhere on the chapter ring. Yeah, really interesting watch. Or I guess, would you call that a chapter ring? I'm not sure. This one's white in really good condition. Yeah, it's got a ton of features. It's really cool. I can't quite remember how all of this functions, but I'm gonna put a battery in it and then I'll figure that out later. But yeah, this one looks to be pretty unworn. This is a 200 millimeters water resistance watch. All of the G-shocks are generally going to be that. It's module 5146, model number GA110C, stainless steel back, Japanese movement, cased in China, shock absorption, anti-magnetic, etc., etc. Very cool. So in my experience, let's see. I think we got to remove these screws here first, and I like to use a 1.6 Phillips head for that, which is this guy. It's going to be your purple ring. Yeah, this one works pretty well for that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these screws. You don't have to worry about this one. That keeps the case together. We just want to work on the case back. We don't want to do anything with this case. So I do see some dirt and debris underneath these screws, which means that it's probably a bit more worn than I had originally thought. It looks relatively new, but these G-shocks could take a beating. Take a licking and keep on ticking. Yeah, that's definitely more of a G-shock thing these days, isn't it? Move those screws over there. Now I should be able to hit the spring bars, get the straps off. I guess I could use this massive crow's foot for a... Can I? I've been looking for an excuse to use that, but it doesn't actually fit in there, so I gotta go to the small one. There we go. Okay, one strap off. These are really recessed in there, and you really gotta pull them. Yeah, really tug on those. There goes the other one. Right on. Okay, so now we have access to the watch case back. Should be able to take these screws off. Now for these screws I like to use a number 0 Phillips head. This one's just from my Stanley set. It's my go-to. This is a Japanese Stanley precision screwdriver set I got in a garage sale. And number 0 makes short work of most G-shock case back screws like this, in my experience. So we're going to go ahead and get these out. And now we will flip. There should be a piezo element on this because these beep. Yeah. Nothing else on the case back, nothing too exciting, but this piezo. That usually has an electric contact. This spring right here, don't lose that. But this little spring here makes contact with that piezo, and that's where you get your beeping from. Okay, let's take the plastic holder off. So these modules, yeah, and you can see there's like dirt and stuff right here. So yeah, this watch has been used a little bit. CR1220, interesting. This is supposed to have a sticker, which is right here. I'm going to put that on at the end though. Yeah, there's fingerprints in here. I'm just going to wipe those down with the microfiber cloth. I don't think I need Rodico for this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the way this works is you have a latch right there, and what you want to do is you want to just get under it and pull from under, and boom, and that releases the battery. Once the battery's released, we can just remove it like so. This is a CR1220. It's probably what it is on my chart over here. Oop, I shouldn't drop it though. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I think that's correct. And I dropped it again. Yeah, CR1220. Sure. So, do I have any of those, I wonder? Oh, CR1220. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Blue dot. CR1220. Pop that sucker out. Take a look at the back. Make sure there's no paper on it. Looks pretty clean to me. And so you'll notice that there are prongs on the bottom that go this direction like that. So you want to put the battery in this direction so you don't catch those. So I do believe putting it in like so is what we want to do. And now we just want to press that latch down and ta-da! And let's get our sticker. Stick our sticker back on there. Follow the instructions. After battery replacement contact, all clear with minus. Okay, so there's a big arrow. You see this AC right here, and then the arrow going into this hole? That's all clear, and this is our minus. So get your brass tweezers. And poke in here and touch your minus for, I don't know, a couple seconds. And it appears the watch is working now. The gasket looks like it's greased and good to go, so I'm not going to mess with that. Very pliable still. You know what? I think I will grease it, actually. Yeah, I'll grease it really quick. Can't hurt. Cannot hurt to grease. Throw it in my greaser. Like so. Twist it around, press it down, twist it. Make sure it picks up some of that grease. And it should be pretty, well, I'm not gonna say it's super greased, but probably should run it again. There we go. Nice and greasy. Just gonna reapply that. Try not to get grease all over the place. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm gonna clean off my tweezer tips from all that grease. Cool. I don't think I'm going to really worry about cleaning that up. It's not really that dirty. I think I'll leave all that. It's fine. And get my movement spacer back on. It's bouncing back. I don't really understand why it's doing that. Which way does this one go? Probably like this. Oh, it's because it's not on right. It's hitting the spring. My bad. That's weird. The heck? Huh. I can't remember how this goes on now. There it goes. It's like that. Sorry everybody. Okay, right, so now we put our case back on like so, and then we want to get our screws back in. I like to put them all in at once. Probably not the ideal way to do this, but I'm kind of silly when it comes to this. Yeah, get your number 0. Screw those in a little bit just so they don't pop out. Okay, so I like to do corner to corner, but first I screw them down until they're snug, nice and snug. Okay, now I torque them down. Torque, 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 and torque. It's not beeping, but I'm guessing that we have to turn that on. I'm not sure how to turn that on yet. I'll find out. Usually they start beeping, but I actually think this model won't beep at you initially. I think you do have to turn that on. So I will figure out how to do that. But it does, I mean, if we go to stopwatch, that's running. Stop. Huh, how do I reset it? Interesting, I don't know how. Oh, there we go. Let's do this one now. Countdown. Stop. Reset. Oh, that's the light. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it's fully functional. Alright, let's get these actually, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get this let's get the strap back together now. Starting with the first one. So I like to just kind of get the pin in where it's just hitting the edge. Usually I get the bottom one in first, so I like to do this. Where is my Bergeon tool? Here it is. So I'm going to push this one in all the way. Bring it down. So you want to have it hit this edge here and then compress it on the opposite end. Do I? Is that how I want to do it? Nah. This doesn't seem right. I'm going to try and actually put it into the slot. Yeah, there we go. That's how you want to do it. So you do want to get it into the slot on one side and then just pull it into place on the other. Some watches the clearance is really tight, some it's not. Just kind of depends on you know, which watch you are working with. So and do the same thing over here. I'm going to push this pin in to place. Yep, there it is, and then just pull this one and there it goes. Slots right in, except I didn't get that in all the way. I think that went in finally. Nope. Just kidding. I gotta redo that. Ugh. Yeah, these will fly far. They're quite strong, these G-shock spring bars. They're pretty strong. They'll fly far if you don't respect them. I think that one's in now. Yep. Good. Great. Oh, it just beeped. Cool. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this watch is fully functional. So what are these watches worth? I think this model... Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting a step, aren't I? I need to get these screws in now. But yeah, this watch, I think you can pick these up used on eBay for probably 60 to 100, maybe 60 to 80. They're not super expensive. And since this one's like white and gray, I don't think this one's going to be particularly popular. Like, I don't think this is going to be a sought after model of the GA110 series. It's just, I don't think the white on gray scheme is like, yeah, it's not something people are looking for. The crazier colored ones are the ones people want. I think there's even like Dragon Ball Z and other IP related watches, Street Fighter, stuff like that maybe. But this was a very popular model for a long time, actually. I don't know if G-Shock makes this model anymore. They might. But I'm going to try and clean up these marks here. Yeah, that's just dirt or something. I have no idea. Rubbing alcohol seems to work pretty well on stuff like that. Nice. Cleaned up pretty good. And then there's some, that's a mark right there. Nice. There looks like some dirt inside the crystal. Some of the finishing is coming off there. My nails are long and disgusting, just the way I like them. It helps me work on watches. Oh yeah, there's a couple marks over here. Let's just clean those up really quick. Yeah, overall this watch, you know, was probably worn for, I don't know, maybe a week or so. I'll call it like less than 100 hours. How about that? Probably has less than 100 hours of wrist time, I'd imagine. Cool. Alright, well there you go. It's a cool watch. Nice model. These G-Shocks are really popular and really awesome, and they're good sizes too. Kind of unisex even. So what are the dimensions on this guy? Well, we have about 51 millimeter case size. Yep, that's a G-Shock. The lug-to-lug, I'd argue, is probably somewhere around 55 millimeters. The thickness, including the bumpers, 17 millimeters. And then the technical lug width on these is probably 16 millimeters. So, yeah, chunky watch. Very cool. Alright. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you own one of these models, let me know how you like it. Let me know how it wears. How does this compare to, I don't know, the Mudmaster? The cheap Mudmaster. I forget what the model number is, but the cheaper one, the $60 Mudmaster, or is that the Mudman? I think it's a Mudman, isn't it? How does this watch compare to that? How do you like it? How does it wear? Do you have any issues with these watches? Let us know in the comments. Let's talk about it. But yeah, if I helped you replace a battery in your G-Shock watch, maybe give me a like and a subscribe, and that would be appreciated. Right on? Yeah, the crystal's actually in pretty much perfect condition. Alright, well thanks so much. Take it easy, and I'll see you all in the next one.